Welcome everybody, I'm at MitchOnRisk. Tonight we are streaming Legends Round 1, and we've got an epic lobby that we're playing against tonight, including Olive XC and Pete. Sure you heard of him. And then we've got Row0_13, Chaotic Disaster 0505, and Excerpt. All in this. It is a VC tournament, so we'll be jumping into VC here in just a second. So you'll hear them throughout most of the match and the players we're talking to. I'll try to commentate as I can and try to remember to mute myself. But that'll be most of the game tonight. So we're playing Classic Frozen, and I'll try to take you through what I can while continuing in the VC with them. This is the first round. We're already through the qualifying round of Legends, so this is the first true round. And we are Group 2, so we're one of the early groups. So we'll see how it goes. I'm getting ready to jump in VC now. And I won't be watching chat as I play because it's an official tournament game, and we're about 5 minutes away from starting here. Here is our current lobby. Ooh, Pete not getting to play as red. That's funny. We'll go ahead and jump in the lobby.
There's Mitch.
Would you guys indulge me an introduction for all the players before we fire?
Please
Sure.
introduce everyone.
Yes.
I've waited for this for a little while.
Oh, here we go.
Same,
In no particular order. Playing as white, we've Rue 13, flying the flag of the United Kingdom. 107 hours in the game gone, 61 and 47. Playing as red, flying the flag of Canada. Hasn't played ranked on this account in quite a while by the looks of things. Introduction. This is Zerup, 931 hours, 2778 games gone, 538 and 385. Playing as purple. The USA flag, Mitch Aaron. This is Mitch from the Risk World Cup. 501 hours played, gone 272, 583. Playing as magenta, we've Chaotic Disaster.
I'll definitely
flying
do
the
that,
flag
King
is
John.
Svalbard. And Jan Mayen. Are you a Norwegian, sir, or you just like the flag?
I just like the flag. It's fun. It's far north. Let's do it.
Right on, man. Right on.
Hasn't got a dragon on it,
206 hours, gone 56, 177. Myself, I will be the black player this game. Killpete Strategy VCC, flying the dragon flag of Bhutan. 2,093 hours gone, 6,012 games, now 2209 to 724. Finally, Risk Grandmaster Olive XC. Oliver, are you live?
Yes. Am I allowed to be?
I'm going to shout out your Twitch, just so everyone in this game, if you're watching me, go give Olive a follow. This is Risk Grandmaster Olive XC. He's also online. If you'd like to follow him on Twitch, I'm sure he'd love to have you. USA flag. And as I said, Olive is a back-to-back Risk 1v1 world champion, 1779 hours, 7,891 games, 3183 to 912 record. Good luck, gentlemen.
I'm just waiting for my 10,000th game so I can do it on your channel.
That'd be fun.
You're nearly there, my guy. That's a crazy amount of games you got.
The
Well, most of them.
Olive is a superstar grandmaster. Obviously, Pete is also.
Zero flat because he knows it's true.
The other three not as familiar with. You guys may know, but I'm not as familiar with.
All
them.
right.
We ready?
Yeah,
I'm
let's
ready.
get started.
Let's ready up then.
All right, guys, chat is off. So, okay, so Thomas Conning, thank you for the follow. Regis Durham, thank you for the follow. Pete, if I get like 50 follows from this, that's a thank every single person that affects
What
strategy.
you
I'm never gonna
do is
forget
you mute the mic, sir.
I turned off my chat, so I can't see that. I also turned off Twitch text to sound, so I can't hear if my chat tries to like get me. I'll turn off Twitch sound alerts as well, so that way they can't do that. Unbalanced Bliss, thank you for the follow. Stop
right.
following me, guys.
Okay, I take it back. Don't follow Olive.
Oh my god.
I was trying to help you.
No, I appreciate it, Pete. All right, so what?
Doesn't sound like you do.
Oh, look, how much do you want Australia?
Obviously you do.
Well, I'm there as well. That's why I'm asking you.
So, does anyone else have their eyes on Europe? I'm just.
I can move out.
Okay, that works.
You can give me a couple of turns.
Yeah.
focus on
No,
other
I'm
stuff
not.
as
I'm
well.
not asking for it right away.
Yeah. A weird split. Interesting.
I'm just
Yeah.
I don't know.
So a VC tournament, one of the things I don't like about it is the coordinating of it,
yeah.
but a lot of people
Well,
love this kind of
England's
coordinating
still
bonuses and
still
such.
connected, okay.
that territory, every time I practiced it, always messes me up. Every time.
Yeah,
I'm just
so
gonna-
Yeah, that's turn 1. I can get out of
Rue,
that.
just as a question for you, if I don't go for Australia, what do I go for?
Buddy, I don't know. I mean, there are lines on South America, potentially. I don't know how much. I mean, if it appears that Chaotic is looking for a more EU-based game, potentially that's your out.
I'm gonna take Africa.
All
I
right.
was
That
gonna
6
take
need, that,
Africa.
that
You
6
want
in Egypt is
Africa? Then where do
pretty
I go?
strong.
Well, I don't know.
Wait, unless you want to fight for Europe,
You
Pete.
don't have Europe?
How do I get
don't
to
know
the?
what-
You have
Magenta
the
already
6
got in
in-
there.
I mean,
Magenta
you
already
fight it,
staked a
but
claim
I don't-
in Europe.
I don't think fighting that 6 works for Pete.
I don't know where to go.
Europe's a really good one. Somehow I didn't manage to play the combination where both Britain
We are
and
playing
Scandinavia have got
fixed.
gold.
Well, I'm gonna
As you
keep
see
my-
here, fixed 60 seconds, classic frozen, balance blitz
Obstacle.
dice. Fog is off, alliances are on, and blizzards are on,
So you get
portals
the
are
hell out of
off
there
here.
first.
Likely what we see is everyone
Seems
taking a
wise.
bonus. It is frozen, so there are more there's more
Very
access
little to
around
go.
the
Well,
map,
Rue, I
as you
can
see,
help
than the
get
normal classic
Australia,
map.
Get the more troops there. Can you use self-destructor 2 on Brazil, on Argentina? Can you slow roll it as well? Okay, fine, blitz
sorry.
it. Yeah.
All right.
So I will move this out. What I'm gonna do is place everything here. Like I will be moving the troops out.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
gonna
that's
take
fine,
some
that's fine.
time. There's like a 3 in the way.
all good, it's all good.
Yeah.
No one else has any bonuses, no rush.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'll move it out. So this is what I'm thinking. Purple, Mitch, Aaron, can you hear me?
Oh yeah,
On next turn, can you just do like a 3v1 on like Argentina to Brazil?
absolutely.
I would.
Unless
probably
Pink moves
like
out.
to get my.
Pink
Yeah,
wants to move out, right?
could you fortify back to Argentina so I can move my 4 out through Brazil?
Into
cool,
Colombia.
Wait, so what do you want me to do?
Move that one back into Venezuela. Let Pink out.
So basically, whoops.
Let Pink out, then Purple can hit.
Yeah,
what you want.
exactly. So basically, pink, you can just attack.
Quick look
Brazil
before
and go
my
into North
next turn.
Africa,
Chaotic
and then,
disaster
purple, you can just use your green,
listed
and
as a
I can go
Grandmaster
into,
here.
take South America, and then white
Excerpt
can take
flying
me
the
to
flag of
Australia.
Canada. Looks like a
Oh, yeah,
1v1
I go for
Grandmaster and a
purple, right. Yeah,
master
that's
there.
That's fine.
White
yeah, so you'll be able
row
to,
13 a Grandmaster.
Do that easy.
Yeah.
Blue
so
Olive
I
XC,
didn't notice for
Grandmaster.
a second there, I missed that.
And Pete, the
Pete, which
Peachman
document?
Grandmaster, flying the flag of Bhutan.
Yeah, since it's a
mean,
4, you don't even have to
I
put
think I
any
have a good.
troops
I think
there.
I have
You
a
can
good
just
line
continue
for
going
Europe.
for
though.
your,
I don't see how
Europe.
Magenta's going to get Europe.
You have good lines on
Well, I
Europe.
bring my. I would have brought my two up, brought the 4 up, and then
Yeah, I don't see how you have it though.
Can-
I think
Can
I
you-
had it, but I think you're stealing it, so I take that as a get your 4 the fuck out of Iceland.
I would take it as that too.
I mean,
Okay,
it's just,
well-
I just
Means
got a
you-
lot,
if that-
I just
if
got
that's
a
the
lot
case-
more troops in the sphere, right?
Yeah, I mean, if
If
that's
you're
the case, you
going-
might need to hit Purple
Yeah,
too.
well, like
Northwest.
pink, you can go
Eventually.
for Africa, right? And
yeah,
I think
I'm-
so. It makes sense. Like
yes.
you can just place every troops on North Africa, do the 4v1 on Brazil, and then move your
I-
troops in,
I
get
am-
like a nice
I
little
am
claim
right-
on that going.
Wait, are
I
you
am
going
right
for
with you.
Africa?
Well, what else
It-
is pink gonna
up
go
here.
for?
For
No one's claimed NA yet.
For
I
South
assume
America.
Purple's.
Pink,
I
I think
assume
purple
purple's
has the
taking
best
NA.
claim. It's a little hard to go for that right now.
Yeah, it's very choky right
Oh,
now.
I thought Olive was going for South America since.
I
I'm
was
going
going
for
south, we're
South
talking about
America. You're
north.
talking about North America. Like my
Oh,
10's
North
going.
America.
Like you gotta attack. Time.
Alright. Yes, thanks.
Don't rush. Don't rush.
Shit,
don't
shit. Sorry, people were.
Is there a territory you guys would prefer my 3 to hit there? Does it? Oh, I guess I'm hitting the 1, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I guess you can hit the 2 if you want for
I
the
was
memes,
go-
but I think probably
Oh.
That would be
one
mean.
on pink makes more
I thought,
sense.
yeah, I
Take
thought
the
there
one.
was going to be a 1 there.
Take the card.
I thought there was going to be a 1 there too, but then all of a sudden you for Europe, and
You were running out of time. I was making
Yes,
sure
I
you're
know.
doing your turn.
I know. Thank you.
Leave the 2 there.
there's
Yeah,
six-
I'm
Everyone's
gonna
good with
move
that?
my 10 out the next turn.
All right, I will move my troops from. I'll move
So
my
again, it's a
troops from-
VC tournament, so you kind of have to work together
Thank
on
you,
this
man.
stuff.
will get
It
out.
ends up being a little bit deal making and stuff, especially when you're in a fixed
Maybe
game.
maybe you
Thing
should
is,
These
roll
early
that
bonuses are
purple
going to matter a lot.
reinforce to move out of northwest.
Yeah.
Like that's where I want.
Oh, okay, that's where you're going. All right.
Well, I don't know.
Can you give me a route out to sit in Asia with a big stack? Then I guess I'll take that.
Yeah,
You
and
can
Real,
combine
I'm gonna
them now.
move my troops
Yeah, yeah.
away
Yeah,
next
no,
turn for
I
you.
know.
So no, you can just take a card somewhere.
I've got cards up here.
Yeah, you got plenty of cards. You're fine, man. See, I told you, I had a plan. I knew what I was
I
doing.
saw it. I saw it.
Yep. So purple and pink. Next turn, I will be taking over the bonus. So you can like fortify or try to use up those troops to get some value. That'll be good.
I assume
I'll-
pink's going to get out, then purple can roll a 1v1.
Yeah.
Attempt the card there.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah. That's all
Oh,
right.
pink.
Oh, thanks, Pete. You'll leave my two.
So just
Oh, you
curious,
wanna
did
relieve
anybody
your two?
practice for this
All right,
at
I'll
all?
No, you can.
Could you not
relieve you.
trap me in?
I just don't want to lose the territory.
You're
Well,
very
I need
unlikely
to
do
get
it at
out
this
of
point.
Africa because there's a 10 there. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. I need to give people routes out. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
While
He's
you're not
not
holding
being
Fair
very
territory, it hurts
friendly,
much.
even though his personality, he's the friendliest guy around.
No, just tell me
Not-
what you
I'm
want. Just
getting
tell.
not-
Just
There's
tell
a
me
bit
what
of
you want me to
games,
do.
gamesmanship,
want
obviously,
you
in these
to-
No,
games.
you're not involved in the conversation.
I
Where
just tell me what you-
people,
just tell
so
me
it's
what you
kind of
want me
the
to
old
do.
school risk table, which is
wanna
cool
know
about
what
this
I
tournament. It's like you're sitting around the
Either
risk
East
table,
Africa or
working out
Southern
deals with
Europe into
people,
Middle East. That's what
You
I-
got it.
verbally.
You got it.
Okay. Good. That's fine. And
Oh, but Pink, are you okay? You're leaving.
yes,
You've
and
gotta
I
move
will
it
get
10 out
out.
the
I
way.
will get out of Icewind on the next turn. I will get out of Icewind on the next turn. I will hit the purple too, if I have to. Or I guess I could have just hit the
But you need to put into the purple too to get out of Greenland.
Well, you
I
can
know,
go.
I
You can go
can.
right into Asia to get out of Greenland.
Oh, you can. That's a fair
Yep.
point. Yeah, we were
and I'm going
There's no
Every
need to
time.
go through a purple
consolidate
too.
there and figure
every
it out.
time.
Yeah, you
I
could have
just
had
don't
Greenland
see.
attack. Yeah, next turn Greenland attacks your all, then move
Yeah.
fortify the 4/4 out.
That seems reasonable.
Every time.
Purple.
It's there, I just don't
I'll
see it.
attack the. I'll attack.
You have the one in
blue.
Japan for a cheap card still. Or you can hit it too.
Can you move out? I want to hit with my 5.
Are you gonna take your 5 into Europe?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yep, that's great with me.
Okay. So that you get a space and stuff. Like Pete, like I don't want to piss you off, but you don't have like Europe.
Oh no,
yet,
this
right?
this all makes sense. I'm gonna move that 11 into Ukraine and let both you and Magenta consolidate where you end up, and everyone's gonna be happy.
Regis Durham, thank you
Cool.
for the 100 bits.
I'm thinking there was no win right now. This is great.
So I'm
Everyone's
making
gonna
an
be
early
hunky
play
dory,
there for
right?
North America.
Oh yeah, always
Agreed.
and forever.
This map is full of like.
Obviously,
Aaron,
this
have you
Pete
made
send
Grandmaster
stuff.
before?
Yes, yeah.
This is an all Grandmaster lobby. We know what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And no one is scared.
I'm terrified now. But we'll see.
Yeah, so they're talking about it being an all Grandmaster lobby. It's a really good lobby. All of these Legends
Totally
lobbies are
just
awesome.
take out all this bonus.
I thought I had an unfair situation,
Obviously,
where Olive gets
that would
cards.
be
but then I
stupid.
realized that all of the lobbies are really
my
tough.
problem now is I
So
don't see where Olive gets cards.
you just got to play the best, which is fun. I mean, that's what we want to do. We
I mean,
want
he
to be
has
playing the
4 in
best.
NA that he's gonna have to really invest into to get out through. If someone wanted to hit that, it's
Thank
Can,
you.
more
can
than
go all the
possible.
way out of North
Thank you,
America.
sir.
That's nice.
It's a little
Sure.
early to be like hitting something.
I mean, the earlier someone hits it, the cheaper it'll be to kill that exterior when it needs to go.
The better time to do it is when Purple's solidified North America. They haven't got it yet because Pete has to move his stack out.
Yes.
Obviously,
it
I'm going to
soon.
lose the exterior. I know that. I'm just going to be 0 carding for a while.
Mm.
But there's no point doing it now.
High skill lobby. Who has to pee?
I peed and pooed beforehand.
He thought of everything, folks.
I made sure. I made sure.
I did like an hour ago.
So it looks like Red's gonna take Africa. He's gonna take out this
Who is what
blue
I'm
2. I gave Olive a path to potentially go down into South America with his 4. We'll see if he decides to take it. He
It's
should.
Annoying Africa.
White's
That's
gonna
what's
lose
really
this
annoying
3.
Africa to hold. Every single
Pete will
territory you
move
get.
his 10 up into Iceland.
I'm happy to
do anything.
demilitarize on our borders if you're fine with that.
It'll go here,
Yeah, I'm
here,
not-
and then I should be able
I'm
to
leaving
clean
all
up
my
North
troops
America.
on Peru, and if someone hits me and they don't kill me, I just hit them.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
fair.
So you can demilitarize.
That's fair.
Okay, so
Green gets something out of
question.
his
I have
roll,
a
but he
lot
kind of
of
blocks
troops in a lot of
Olive.
different stacks. Does anyone need a card in the Middle East next turn? Because I will probably leave that there and try to bring my other troops together.
Olive's just gonna use up his troops. Fine.
Potentially, Red still has cards.
He should be going
North,
into Iceland here.
East, Asia. They should be fine.
Okay, wonderful. Because like I don't want to
Purple's
start.
fine. I'm fine. Yeah. I'm just making sure, right?
Yeah, because my position's okay. I just don't want to start losing
Yeah,
2s and 3s because then it's
No,
not.
naturally.
Pink, you have a set, right?
Do I have a set?
You're gonna
Oh,
die
dear.
if you don't turn in a set.
Oh
I
my
wish I
god.
had one. I really wish I had one. I
Who's
really
gonna die
wish I
with
had
Pete?
one. You know what? I'm going to make it as... I think that is a very pain-in-the-ass setup to kill. But we'll see.
About as good of
Also,
cards as I
switch
could
away
ask
from
for.
someone else. Smack purple 7-2. Ooh, the 10 trade.
Oh my god, Olive, you're gonna be zero carding all the time.
Okay, if purple isn't killing me, I mean, I guess white could kill me, but it doesn't
No, I'm
sound
not
like
going
white's
to.
going to. But...
Yeah,
have
I guess
zero
you're
reason
fine
to.
then.
How does this game progress, though?
Well,
That's
Pink
my
doesn't have a
big
continent, so they
I
probably.
mean, we
die
take the
first.
biggest,
Yes.
the biggest
We'll see.
bonus.
We'll see.
Besides
Yours
Europe,
is
obviously
+2
Europe's the same.
Card skipping 2, which probably isn't
So that's a
great.
good spot to be in. We'll
Yeah.
see how if Pete wants to be good neighbors
And then
here.
basically it's just
Pete's
like
got
purple
Europe.
and black, whatever they want to do, because they were the North, like the North America with Europe player. So really, the decision is: do we just allow Pete and Mitch to like dictate the game, or do
Olive,
we like
definitely
do
a
something
big
to
table
stop it?
talker, likes to
Okay,
try to
you're the one
control it.
dictating.
You know, saying that.
It's your
I
decision to
mean,
make.
do you allow them to dictate the game? You know, what if I can consolidate my stack? You guys could use me to sway the game.
You're more allowed to can't consolidate your stack. I'm just waiting for the deadliest trap to come through. I guess it's a bit hard with this map.
So, Pink's in trouble. He's on 5 cards with 24 troops. I thought Pete was going to line up this kill, but it seems
Gotta
like
get
he's
them
less
dudes.
interested in the kill based off the way he lined it up.
Well, I like it because you can't kill me with it.
Oh, I wasn't trying to kill. I wasn't
Pink
trying to
has
kill
no
you, man.
bonus.
You left my bonus. You were a
White and
gentleman.
blue have the
You
2
just- you haven't
bonuses,
accepted
the
my
plus
alliance
2s.
request, though, so I can't throw
You
you.
haven't
a
accepted
Oh,
party.
any
there are
alliance
alliance requests. I'm sorry.
He just
I
doesn't
didn't-
want to lose his early
You
game.
know
there
why?
it
No
is.
one's waiting for it or anything. But like, come on, man.
I didn't notice that there were alliances.
I mean,
Alliances are like the most important thing.
if I can't throw hearts to people, what am I even playing Risk for?
If I can't bump down the breaking alliance, why am I here?
White, the stack is not pointed at you.
Yeah, I
it's
get it.
just
It's
there.
fine. If it was pointed at me, it's not going to do much, is it?
That's true. That's also true.
Force to trade as well this turn.
Does that need to go anywhere specifically to make it easier on you guys to get a card? Anybody?
I would prefer
No.
not to take Siam if I could, but I can still take Middle East pretty easily.
Okay, so leave it there. We're good.
I think we're all good.
Cool.
Yeah, people are fine right now.
Yeah.
Red still has his north position.
Oh man, I have a card in Western Europe. Okay, I gotta take it.
Yeah, he starts it up. I was sweating
Oh, yeah.
a little bit there.
Please take that
If it
Western
got
Europe
broken, it
card.
wouldn't be a
Please
big
take that.
deal.
So, I mean, my key
No,
right
it's not
now is to
expensive.
lengthen the game when you're in the +5. You lengthen the game.
No,
You
the
want
Spanish
people
Inquisition is what
to
would happen
be
after
good
you take
neighbors.
plus
I mean, or hit each other, I guess. But overall, good neighbors
Still
favors
like
me,
the
and the
question,
longer
yeah, I
game
guess.
favors me and Pete.
Don't you guys love being
both in
forced
the
to use Joe for
+5s
first
currently.
trades? Isn't that just fun?
Everyone's now
You have a
traded.
lead in troops, Rue. Are you gonna do anything with it?
No, I am in the Australia position, my friend, and this is not mine to do anything with.
Mhm.
This Kamchatka play is going to be interesting because this is Pete's
There
only
is a
real
reason I'm
exterior,
pointing directly away
except
from you.
he's pointed at me, so I don't want to upset him with it.
I
But I
do
think
not
he
fancy
keeps
that fight.
adding here because he knows how valuable that spot could be for keeping him alive. His lines are always going to be at me. Just not good.
We need to be careful of purple holding 12, if anyone cares about that. Purple's close there.
That doesn't really matter too much. Pete and Purple are already overextending. Hmm. All right, 0 up.
Yeah.
I would, the way this game is going, I either get 6th or 5th. I'm going to shake this game up. I would like your help. I would like
Okay.
your
Here goes
You'd
all
get
of
6th
making
or
the first
5th.
deal of the
Pink is in the
game.
worst position compared to you.
No, I don't want to. I want to do something. Can you please, on your
That's
turn,
fair.
fortify your troops away from North Africa? I'm going to move into Europe.
Oh,
Olive's coming into Europe,
Okay.
and he announces it.
Wait, you got
No.
to turn to 8 anyway. You got to turn to 8
Not
anyway.
yet. Like I prefer
If you
not.
don't do that now, Pete's going to fortify and protect him. I really need to move out now, please.
Well, does he move out
is
of
very
North
important.
Africa? He
You
does.
think
He
you promised
opens
me
it
you're
up to
not gonna-
Pete.
He can't screw you. His
Who,
main
me?
stack's locked this turn.
You could
I'm not
kill me
screwing
though.
anybody.
He couldn't. His main stack's locked.
No, Europe, you're not going to die. You're on 47
Your main
troops.
stack's locked,
You're
and
not
going
you're,
to die.
you're
You're
guarded.
fine.
You're
You're
guarded
fine.
in Asia. You're guarded in Asia. They can't.
Seems
you
to
can't
be a
hit you.
You
disagreement.
can't die. Just move the 6 out.
Olive wants
You gotta move the
Zaref to move the
6.
6 out of North
You're
Africa
gonna be completely
so that he
fine.
can
You're on
come through and
47
break
troops.
Pete
Any kill
here.
on you is a
I think he's
self-destruct.
actually going to come through and break me here also. Is the plan. Pete still has a turn before that happens. That's where I want that white stack, because
I
it's
really
blocking the
thought I was
path
dead.
from Asia. Oh, I was
You
hoping
could
that
have done
stack
it,
would
but
stay
you would have
up.
died next
I could've.
afterward.
That would block the path.
It wasn't going to be worth
He's
it.
going to break both of us for sure.
Are you gonna go to
Well, he
you're not gonna
doesn't.
go to
Oh, he just
Oh,
lines
shit.
up.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
So you
does Pete
get
react?
out of my Europe, right? Next turn.
Yeah, I'll move out in Europe the next turn. I'm just making sure I can keep like a
I understand.
like a stack around, and you can break it back. That's fine.
Yep.
I was making sure that I can keep like the
I
stack
know what
there.
you're trying to do.
Yep.
And you're not going to get it.
No, he did it. He did it. That's fine.
He wants to come take
Olive,
Northern
Olive
Europe.
deserves cards too, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So Europe, unfortunately, one turn. You won't get cards. You're gonna have to move back into South America. But like it hurts Pete because he's out for 2 turns as well, so it all kind of evens out a bit.
I think I can make it another
What are
turn.
you
just
talking
fine.
about? You're
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
wait
set
it.
your 45
See if I
in,
can save the
in
Joker.
Asia?
Well, I'm not moving the full 45 and I have to retake South America, right?
He's splitting so he can have an external, I reckon.
Yeah, I wanted an external, and I had to put the whole stack there. Otherwise, Pete hits
Otherwise
it
Pete
because
hits
he's a
it,
more
yeah,
emotional
yeah.
player. If I put the full stack there, he has to self-destruct, and I did not make a move that would require a full self-destruction, as 1 turn without a bonus is reasonable.
You almost did.
Okay, but
He
now
said
I
he
can
almost
get my
made a move. That
continent,
was
right?
enough for
Oh, I
Pete
have
to
to
take
go
him
back.
out.
Oh yeah,
Ruin
yeah,
his
that's true. You
game.
can get your
Take it, but-
continent back. I can do deployment troops to retake the
Oh, you
bonus.
can, yeah,
Well,
that's fair.
wait. So here's the thing, though. If How
Boy,
do I defend my
he
bonus?
just blocked the 45
With
sitting in there.
trust.
With trust,
That-
exactly.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll put my troops in the Middle East then.
This will be interesting. He's
Can
gonna
you
put a
put it in
huge
India?
stack out in Asia.
No, because because Europe, I can't retaliate against you if that happens. There's also a famous player called Vampire Chicken who does a really cool ballsy strategy where he places in the Middle East to clog up the board a little bit.
And I expect eventually Pete will be holding from Ukraine.
Well, Jesus, you know, if you block me,
So that
Well,
works
you
a
have
lot better
cards
for
right now,
me.
Zero, and if I absolutely have to move, I can do that for you.
all right, I trust you. You understand that
If you're fully blocked, right? I mean, we're very smart players. We know one turn without a card is not a big deal.
so
Especially in
I know,
chess.
but okay, so what happens is that you could go to
So
Afghanistan.
Red's
and
worried.
I'll play
Zerub's
Middle East,
worried
but you
about
have
this
always
sitting in the Middle
option of
East
hitting me
because he's
again.
I can
blocked
open you
in to
anyway.
get a
Like, for-
card
I can
from
open you
his
anyway,
main
Alan.
stacks.
Anytime you
That's
want,
where
I go
his
directly
concern
for you. I
is.
can open you up.
I can't get back over here,
is that
which
Rue?
stinks. I was
Yes.
liking moving back and
Yeah,
forth.
sure.
Can't
Sure,
really
I can go
get
into
where I wanna get to.
Afghanistan. There's basically no point in me putting troops in like on South America. I'll just like leave that like there, and then if anyone like
Oh,
hits
yeah, I
that,
gotta
just
trade.
like whatever.
Ah, I gotta use my joker.
See, now we're all
too.
good. Now we all just get cards,
Hmm.
and everyone holds like smallish bonuses.
Well, except for Mitch and Pete.
Except Pete got hit and lost a couple of turns worth, meaning that it's just purple that's really strong. Somehow
Yeah.
the
So
odds
Mitch,
player
how
is
do you want to
purple.
advance this game? You're the strongest player. You need to make a move.
I'm fine with me winning it, if that's whatever.
If
You
that's
guys
an option,
have-
guys. If me winning is
That-
just like the option,
gets a
Whatever
hearty
gets us
thumb-
there.
Thumbs up for me. That gets a very hearty thumbs up.
Yeah.
For me. That was a great answer.
Whatever gets
Oh,
me
it's a
there, I'm
very
good
fun
with.
That's an
answer.
win.
How do you help me win? Can you make that happen? 'Cause then I'm down.
Ooh, dude,
I'm
straight
willing
on
to
four.
listen.
A 5.
I love it.
Poor Zero. That's unfortunate, my guy.
What do you say?
That was so
I mean,
good.
dude's trade on 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm in the best position, but I'm gonna start building a very big target on my back. And they're gonna start blocking my Asia position I'm a little worried
I
about.
know it's a bad play, but
For now, I'm
every
able
turn
to
you
jump
make, my life
around.
is flashing before my eyes.
You want me to go to Afghanistan? Wait,
What about
Zero,
Holland
where do you
does
want me to go?
Hey,
I could move a stack into Kamchatka.
Wait, where you're pointing.
I'll be in Afghanistan. So
Thank
Zero,
you.
I'll expect you to attack Middle East next turn.
Yeah, I'll attack Middle East next turn. Unless
What about saying chaotic? How does that one feel?
you know,
What?
How does it feel? How does it feel when literally 100 troops pointing at you?
Okay, given what I'm about to do, it actually feels okay. Given what I'm
Oh.
about to do.
Oh
what are you
god,
gonna
why
do?
is my stack in China?
Don't worry, you're safe. You're all safe. You're all safe. I just love what I'm about to do.
Okay.
getting,
red-
No one's going to
Pink,
get hurt.
which is
Absolutely
chaotic
no one
disaster,
is, going to lose
is
a single
saying
troop.
he's about to do something, but
You're
no
gonna
one's gonna
trade
get
a Zero
hurt.
card?
He's gonna
Possibly.
he's gonna card skip.
Right.
How do you guys all feel about me taking strategic advice from a cat?
I feel like that's
Only if you give them tummy
That's-
smacks.
All right, the tummy
Cats are our
smack.
supremo
It's the most
forwards.
fun
It
you can.
produces the strategy, folks. It produces all of the
Yeah.
strategy.
You got to
So if-
release the strategy with careful hits.
so if the cat points to, for example, North America, you hit North America. Is that the strategy?
No,
I
what
like that
happens is I
strategy.
go off camera, so everyone doesn't know that he's actually the one who's playing the game.
Yeah.
Secretly,
cat is
it's
playing the
Reginald.
game.
It's not me.
So it's gonna be
SMG didn't
card trading in
specify
Asia,
rules
what you'd
for,
expect in
feline
a
collaboration,
fixed,
so I think we're good. but
even in an Iceland.
I should check with them again.
I mean, even in a classic game, classic Frozen. A little worried about.
Oh,
I
that
like
was
it
my
sitting there,
favorite
but it's still a
line.
little nerve wracking.
It looks
He
like
keeps
it doesn't have
moving
one
in and
stack,
out of that
and
spot.
in 4 turns' time, it'll be
Everyone's
perfect.
kind of trading right here, but I wouldn't mind a stack sitting here
Oh, it will.
protecting me
See?
in Ural.
Yes.
Thank you, Olive. You're the best.
Dini raised with a party of 12.
Again,
Thank
card
you, Houdini.
trading
We're
is the
doing a
best.
tournament match right
Or
now.
not card trading, but
I'll ignore
people
chat.
just taking a territory and
completely.
moving on is great for me in this scenario, even though I
Oh, hey,
absolutely
Houdini,
hate this
chaotic
kind of
suicide.
risk. It's not my favorite kind of play. It's good for
Yeah.
you when you have the +5. Right now, Pete's kind of trading with me over here in like the Japan
Zero
area,
carding it. Oh my god.
which is fun.
Yeah, his
He did say. That's a way to stay alive.
it works in the short term.
It works. It's gonna work for a while. No, it's obviously there's bounties, but you don't get a single thing back from a kill. It's just one stack.
Yeah, so I think because on the long term, guys, we'll be able to trade and get bigger like bonuses. How about we just I think we should just do a couple rounds and like build up our troops and our bonuses and then figure out what to do. Because Pink's gonna fall behind if they zero card.
I'm aware that I'm going to fall behind, but am I
That's
going
the
to fall
point.
behind enough?
You're
that
gonna
it's
fall
over?
behind anyway because you have a bonus, so you may as well have no cards for us to take.
That's what I'm thinking.
Oh,
One potential move is to
I didn't
to
notice
take
that. We
Olive
didn't
out
notice
of
that the
here,
whole
but he's
time.
got such a big stack he
He's
could
just
come
gonna
Well, no, I
destroy
had to
my
get hit.
game.
I had to get hit by white.
Ah. That makes
And
more sense.
again,
That's
status
played it
quo
now,
is
right,
pretty
okay.
good for me right now as a
I didn't know.
+5.
It felt so good.
So I think I just keep cranking those in
Dab so
until
much. I was playing a game of Classic Fix the other night.
You
And
have
we
things
were,
start to
into
get
we were into the
shaken
second
up.
hour,
I was
and
watching it.
I was just like, "How are we gonna get out of the stalemate?" And then I made 2 69 stacks.
when you're in
and-
the Oz position.
One of the other players just suicided the other guy. I was like, "Yes, same power of 69."
Yeah, we may be in it for the long haul here. We're on 5 cards.
I
What do we
enjoyed.
got?
I thought it was pretty funny.
Got another Joker, and I gotta use it again. Womp. Shouldn't matter a ton, but still. Pete and I have kind of found a little spot
So
where
can
we
I
can
leave
card trade
3
here in
in the Middle
Mongolia.
East, or are you gonna attack Middle East, Olive?
You can see my troop count compared to
There's
everybody.
other cards.
Even Pete, I'm quite a bit ahead of him because of the couple of turns he lost with the Olive moving his external out to Asia.
I better have picked up a horse. I did. Hell yeah.
So Olive, let's say Mitch takes like South America. Do you suicide on him?
I'm actually interested.
Yes.
That's
Okay,
not
good
even
to know.
100%. That's not even 100%.
Obviously, I'd never do something like that, so you don't have to worry, Olive.
Yes, I'm aware of
It
that.
didn't sound like
Obviously.
Olive was worried. It sounded like Zareb was worried.
Zareb was more worried.
It's crazy how fast I managed to get to a stable state.
We're all Grandmasters. We know what we're doing. This was the expected position. It's how
I
we
know.
communicate with our words to influence the game and move it in our favor. Pete has a strategy of just taking a card and passing because he's in the second best position where he fell a little bit behind as I jockeyed for position on the board. But he's now in a very content spot. Mitch is in the best spot, but he wants to play more of a passive strategy. I'm in a bit more of a weaker position, but still fine, so I can't really influence. And Zerup, you kind of have a lot of smaller stacks you can't influence. White can do something, but because they had an early game advantage, but that's falling behind as the Europe and the North America players move ahead. So really, it's whenever Pete.
I mean, there
or
is
Mitch have
logic
an idea of
that
what
I
they
could
want to
go
do
and take
something.
somebody
Otherwise,
out,
we're just going to keep card
obviously,
trading.
and get a bounty, but I'm just in too good of a spot. I don't see the incentive for me to do
I think
that.
And I'm
only
fine doing
opportunity
that
is taking
for a
the
couple
pink
more
pill,
orbits.
taking
Because
The problem
that
is
creates a stalemate.
when 4th and 5th and 6th placed all agree,
my
hey,
only
we're gonna go
opportunity
hit
was
the
taking pink and
troop
getting
leaders.
first, and I don't think that
That's
was
when it
worth
gets ugly.
Jesus.
That was not the right move. You should not be doing that.
No,
What do
you
you
should
hit?
not.
It's in my benefit to be clear with that because I would just get your bounty and still be alive in the 4-player situation, and then we just play it out from there. I'm saying this because one of my strategies of voice chat is I like to give fair, reasoned advice so people trust it when I say something. Do not kill pink. it will getting 5th in a bounty. You can do so much better than that, Rue.
That's what I said. I wasn't going to do it then. I'm not going to do it now. That's the point.
Yeah.
He's telling White that he shouldn't just kill Pink, because he's
Glad I
got
repaired snacks, though.
more to
Snacks
play
are a good
for
idea.
here. He can do better than just getting 5th in a bounty.
Like technically, Rue, you can kill me. You could kill Pink, and then that's 5th in a bounty.
Yeah.
You got to get
You're an inconvenience. to
above
kill.
12 points to be in a good spot in this tournament, and eventually get to a progressive round and try to get like a big win to score and move late.
How did you? I'm sure you read the rules. How are they doing cuts?
So everything from this round, then top 92 going into round 3. Going into out of round 2 into round
Top
3.
one, so everyone plays
top
first
96,
3 rounds
96, sorry.
because this tournament's smaller than normal.
It's going to be basically everyone.
Well, so there's a
top
cut.
90
There's actually a cut after the first round. Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh wow.
So what's the cuts? I didn't read the rules of this.
So
It's-
I'm
I was
looking at
too
it right
busy.
now. So round 2 is top 96 of how many players overall? Top
130-ish?
There are 156 players. So top 96 of 156 advance, and then after round 2, it's top 40. After round 4, it's top 12.
Yeah, it's a 6-round tournament
Interesting.
where it's a 5-round rumble in the semifinals where Spud's trying to
Those
be
could be
a cool
interesting.
Giga Chat and innovative.
Don't you mean Speed Blitz?
It's 5-round rumble.
It is. It's 5. There's only 5 rounds. It's 5-round rumble.
That was one of SMG's worst decisions, and that includes creating the zombie glitch.
A new no. There's okay.
So, Pete, I have a question for you. Now that the
Yes,
game
sir.
is kind of stabilized,
Yes.
how are you going to make this video for your main channel, given that most of this game is going to be us card trading?
I can't do any VC
It's
on my
VC
main channel
anyway, right?
anymore.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I know.
Nothing.
So how are you going
Because
to edit?
it's not
videos
main
for
channel anyway.
this?
Olive, it's
I
not main channel
won't.
anyway because it's VC.
Yeah,
This
I
will only
won't.
be on Free Pete.
that's right. Same with the random settings tournament, which I'm frankly really enjoying. Like, it's such a cool skill set to just look at a settings and kind of parse it immediately and figure out how to do your best in that. So any sort of voice chat competition, and same with the GM tournament, I can't seem to package the GM tournament, even despite the fact that I love it and I think it's the best tournament we have. I can't seem to package it in a way that people will watch.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, I was trying to package the 1v1 in, but like it wasn't doing very popular. I think I would have continued making the videos for it if I was like doing well, but in my most recent game I only scored 3 points, so I'm not going to be making a deep run. So I'm just gonna probably stop that and just focus on what does work, which is apparently making Europe advanced progressive capitals with crazy Blizzard
Better settings.
combinations.
Yeah, but like that's if you only do the one thing, eventually that one thing
Well, that's what the
stops
meta is
working.
right now. Like, the channel,
I
like
know.
I know, like 1,000, you get that in 30 minutes. People, 1,000 views on my channel is like crazy good.
I mean,
Well, no,
I
but
haven't got much
I'm
of it.
Olive, dude. I'm experiencing the exact same effect. I'm getting 1 out of 10s on Free Pete only when I post Europe Advanced stuff, which is like cool. And hey, man, I don't mind playing those games. I find those games fun and dynamic and interesting. But how much of the same thing can you show people before it stops being the thing that they want to see?
Apparently quite a lot. I didn't have another card.
Alright, something's happening. He moves his stack up.
Red left.
He's definitely
Saudi,
doing something.
Kind of annoying. So
We're fine right now, man. I'll give you cards and access to the left side of the board.
If you want cards, you have to give me cards. So it is what it is. It's fine.
Interesting. White and blue gonna work together here in Central Asia. He has nearly caught me in troops. Not exactly sure how.
So Mitch, when do you get bored of this?
When do I get bored of this?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you guys know me. I love a good classic stalemate for 40 hours.
I mean, I'm
I was hoping you would say when I win. I liked your answer before.
No,
It's only bonus
100%.
Once I've won the game.
Yeah. As
Red,
soon
you
as
know what you're doing.
as soon as someone
like,
gives
you have
me
to
the
hit
path
four
to
for all.
victory,
Red, you realise you just made me hit a 4, right?
I made you hit a 4?
Well, where else am I going to get a card? I'm not breaking purple.
Were you up there next to me?
I'm white.
I know, but you weren't
Oh,
next
you
to
have
me.
to talk to Zerup. Zerup's the red player.
Red.
Oh, I messed up. Sorry.
You're at
I mean,
100 troops. It doesn't matter.
hurt me as much as it hurts you. That's the problem.
Yeah, I messed up. Wasn't paying attention.
Wait. Never mind.
I'm not going for anything silly.
Yeah, never mind. Doesn't really make sense. I'm just thinking. Just playing a game.
So Pete's only 6 troops behind me.
Hmm. So since Mitch his strategy is like he's just fine staying as #1 spot, Pete, you almost match Mitch in troops. Do you have anything you'd like to do to advance the game?
I don't know how Pete's managed to catch up.
I mean, I'm pretty chill.
He must be doing something sneaky, right? Like, how did he catch up?
And that's why I was just looking at it.
Caught
in
up
between
because
the
you
Is
Yeah.
it some like
Right.
little bug he's got over there that he just adds a couple
I got
troops
dev dice,
sneakily?
folks. I got the dev dice. Watch out.
Something going on. It's a little bit fishy. I was just talking about how the numbers didn't quite make sense. Olive, if there's some way I can help you advance your game, just let me know. Again, anything that ends with me in first, I'm happy to help participate in.
I would like to make the same offer, but sweeten it because I would put me in first. So it's sweeter,
Which is
it's
even
sweeter
better.
for me.
Yeah,
more
which is even
content.
better.
Which makes it it's better. It's not might not be better for you, Mitch, but it's better for me. You see.
Sure.
I would like to make a similar offer just because I have literally nothing to lose. I am sitting here in Siberia. I am willing to help anybody else.
Okay.
Codes up there.
Yeah.
You got your coats on, or where were you going?
Currently I'm trapped in the gulag, but
You are
Well,
very literally.
I mean,
Stuff
chaotic disaster. I'm right after you in turn order, so if you want to roll your troops into somebody, well, you'd still die at the
That would
same
be the
time.
kill.
I can
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
get you
you'd be
one
dying.
placement
So
higher
here's
is
the
about all I
thing,
could
Yeah,
offer.
placement. You wouldn't
If
get a
only
kill.
the top 90 advance, getting 4 points.
Yeah,
will
it's not going to
like-
help you a
But
ton.
isn't it?
It does.
Is it
Yeah.
not all the way through from round 1 and then?
He
Yeah, isn't it
doesn't
all
advance
from
another
round
way.
one
You have to
into
give him
round 2?
something better.
Have I misunderstood the
Yeah.
rules?
Unfortunately, chaotic disaster, you're not really in a position
I know.
where you can do much.
Oh yeah.
Oh baby.
Hey.
Waiting for one of those.
Yeah, I know I can't do a thing, but
God damn it, Spud, where did you put your spreadsheet in Discord?
Tourney announcements, I think,
look
up
at
at the
that.
top. If you go to Tourney announcements
It's up
channel,
one
and you
more. It's up one more.
yeah.
Great.
There you go.
I scrolled
Yep.
and I just didn't scroll enough.
I know.
Typically,
I
yeah.
bookmark these spreadsheets
yeah.
every time, so they just populate when I open my browser.
But I have it.
'Cause
On,
I hate
I
searching
have it
through
on
Discord
PTO.
for all that.
I'm just trying to look at my phone while I'm still in the game. Ooh, speaking of which, still in the game, play the game. I can save my time. Oh, why did I just do that?
Rue, is it not the middle of the night for you?
It's like 3:30. It's fine.
Fine. Are
3:30
you
in
a
the
night
morning
owl?
in England.
You could say that.
Fair enough.
You could definitely say that. Qualifying. So, I assume the way that it's phrased.
I just don't know why I'm
the
motivated
spreadsheet,
to.
qualifying
If I was
from
way
round
ahead
one
of
is all
Pete, also,
participate, so everyone from
I
round one
might have
goes
a
into
different
round two.
mindset about what to
Is how I
do.
say
But the
that.
problem is, any move I make,
But this is a very
Pete
short tournament,
immediately
so you
becomes-
have to actually.
It is, but you only need to be top 92, 96 at the end of round 2. That's 2 fixed games.
Yeah. So I think 23 and then top 96 goes to round 3, is what you're saying?
96 go into round 3, yeah.
And how many go into round 4?
40 go into round 4, but that's there's a progressive game, so you can catch it there. And then top
So really, if you
12
make it to round
into round
4,
5.
it's basically you just got to win the progressive game, like and with
Yeah,
like a
well,
big
top
sweep, and
so
you can
it's
advance.
top 40 go into round 4, top 12 come out of round 4.
Yeah, so basically round
That's
4 is like
crazy.
you win and you're in, or like you're super far ahead in the first place. The key is
Mhm.
getting to round 4. Having one, since you only have 3 rounds, anyone that gets like a 6th or a 5th place doesn't really have a chance. You need like at least 10 points, or it to like really have a chance to make it to the round 4.
I don't know about that, John.
So any deal that gives somebody just like anything under 10 points is basically them getting out of the tournament.
I don't necessarily agree with that.
Why? So you're saying if someone like wins
So
in
I
round
think
2 and 3, they can still be fine?
yeah, surely. So round 1, obviously this fixed game, everyone goes through from it. Then your next fixed game, you have a chance to do something better. Yeah, perhaps it happens, perhaps it doesn't. Then you only need to be top 40 and then win it. If you get top 40 after those 2 games, after those 3 games, you win the progressive game round 4. You're fine. There's nothing that says to me that you have to play extremely well in round 1 alone. You have to play extremely well in one of the 2 fixed games, not necessarily both.
I think the cutoff's probably like 18 to 20 points, I think.
The top 96 after 2 fixed games.
Does 18 points seem, well, the average score for a game is like 8, right?
Right.
That,
So
that's the
it's
average result. And
below
3, 4,
average though,
maybe
because
maybe it's 6.
if it's 96 out of
I'll say it's 15 to 17.
If it's 96 out of 150, as we said earlier.
Okay, so 2/3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so half make it. So I think 16 makes it, because like average score is like 8.
I'd say that 14 to 16 is probably about right. Which then at that point, maybe you only get 4 here. Perhaps you then get 10 in the next
You need to
one.
win every
Get
game
that straight
going
through.
out, though.
Yeah, the way the placement
Well,
points work
that's gonna be the case
is
for most
2 per
people, unless they
placement.
get
So
extremely
6th
lucky
place
winning
gets
2 fixed
2,
games.
5th place gets 4, 4th place gets 6, then 8, 10, 12 up
Well,
to
a
first
middling
place.
result of like anything above 10 points is fine.
Yeah,
Like,
and that will be the case
apparently
for some of the
Mitch
players in this game.
So I will give this diplomatic talking point out there to people. Mitch, you only want to win this game, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm good with the win.
Yeah, Pete's on deafen.
Oh.
So I'm fine with
chat.
not winning this game. I'm fine with anything over 10 points. You
Okay.
guys can factor that into a deal making.
I mean,
10 total
I'm fine with third
points.
in the bounty, for
So 10
example.
10 points is 4th and 2, or it's 2nd, or like a 3rd and 1.
So 10 points is either
Third one would be
4th and
11.
2, or like a 3rd and a 1, I would take. Or it's just 2nd. I would even take just 2nd. So
Yeah.
Pete, are you back?
I just had to meme for a bit.
Okay, yeah, he
There
was
were
doing the
269
right thing.
stacks.
So Pete,
However,
I
I
was
don't
just
think it's
Sorry,
letting
Pete.
you know
I was
that,
so slow. Olive was
because Pete, just to
making
answer
a
your
deal.
intentions, your goal is to win this game, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So just so you know, I unless I get crazy lucky, just the way the things go, I'm fine with not winning this game. My goal is to score more than 10 points. So I would
Mhm.
take either 4th and 2, I would take 3rd and 1, or I would just take 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
So you can think about that when like doing like a deal making type of thing. With the lobby this skilled, it's
Let's see
just
how
going to
you're
come
gonna get
down
4th
to
and 2.
whenever Mitch decides to do something.
And Mitch is hampered in his ability to do something by the fact that Pete is just as strong as him.
That's the problem, is if Pete would just weaken himself a little bit, I think I'd be more willing to, if you guys can talk to him.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would do.
Ooh, yeah. That hurts. About time I got
You're
dude straight.
completely fine with everyone having more
know.
than 100 troops. Killing
about
someone
time I
for
got
their
dude
cards
straight.
is no longer worth it. The game has achieved a state of balance, and it's really just going to be on individuals waiting to react in order to like be making a move.
And that's why we brought Snap.
Yeah.
Oh, disappointing.
No, that's a good trade, Pete. Nothing to be ashamed about
Yeah,
there.
but it's it's not a 60.
Oh no, because he got the +2 onto Ukraine. That's the
Yeah,
disappointing bit.
it's not a 69 anymore.
That's the problem. It wasn't the trade. It was the fact that it put a +2 on Ukraine.
Rue saw it immediately.
I guess if it's not as horny as you guys, my apologies.
Horny? What do you mean?
Shut up, Pete.
Does 69 have something to do with? What do you mean, Olive? What does 69 mean?
Pete, I don't want you getting age restricted. I can't answer.
You don't want yourself getting age restricted.
Wait, guys, someone clue me in. What does it mean?
I believe
You
it.
know what? How about you ask your staff in the Kill Pete server? They'll tell you what it means.
All right.
Ask Becky.
All right, your staff, Olive. So we kick the can back to you, sir.
The instant reverse.
Yes. Got him.
Indeed. I have been
I got
got.
it so
people.
impressive.
You think of
Well.
yourself as an educator, right? Teach the people. What does it mean? You're good at math too, right?
I'm good at basic math. I'm not good at calculus type stuff. Zerup's the best.
Oh, this is
math person here.
calculus? Oh, wow. This is advanced math, folks.
Okay, a 69 is
69.
not calculus. A 69 is something physical.
Does it relate to the integral of e to the x or not?
What do you mean the integral of e to the
Try
x?
to think about
You're just
the
saying e to
central-
the x there, my guy. There's no point saying the integral of e to the x. It's just e.
It's just e?
The integral of e to the x is just the indefinite integral of e to the x is just e to the x.
Why do you know
I'm
that?
gonna go ahead and mark
Because
off
I do physics.
integrals
So-
on my
so-
Because I do
my
physics,
bingo
that's why I
card
know
for
that.
tonight.
Oh, so I wonder. So
But
who do you think's
wait.
better at math, Rue or Zerup?
So, by the way, the integral of e to the x dx is not e to the x. It's e to the x plus a random constant.
Plus
Oh,
C.
shut up.
Plus C.
Exactly.
Screw
Well,
your
the
plus C, I hate
indefinite
physics.
integral is.
So
but the
that means
definite
Zerup
integral
is better than Rue at math.
Screw your indefinite integrals. I do.
But the reason why integral
You
of
don't
e
need
to
to do
the x.
maths.
So the interesting thing about the integral of e to the x is that it kind of spells a word that we know. That might be related or might not be related to 69.
Do you think it should be 5e to the x?
Can I
Yeah,
guess
but
the word? Can I guess the word?
Go on.
Cunnilingus.
Yes, that's the one. You
Got
it.
him.
You got it. Oh, hello.
Mitch is getting sick of it.
Interesting.
He's sick of
That's-
it.
I try to be patient, guys, and I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should just
You're
collected
fine,
5,
Zerup.
but
Don't worry about that.
Are you sure?
Well, I'm not going to hit you. I
Eventually.
don't think Olive is either.
something has to happen, right? I know people love this stuff. I just don't.
I think
love
it hurts
this-
Mitch more
this
than it helps
format
him.
as
The most
much.
important thing he needs is mobility. He lacks mobility.
Well, he lacks mobility the whole time that Pink remains in Siberia and I remain in China.
And I could roll a 99 stack and just hope for really good dice. If I lose 100 troops, I'm at
close for next turn, Pete?
126. Pete kills me
no.
probably.
No. You're only getting 8, right?
I don't
So-
think anyone else kills me in
Yeah,
that
close.
scenario. Maybe they
not
do.
Quite.
Then
Also,
what?
the
Next?
asy-
But it's
the
just
asymmetry of that-
sacrificing so
The
much for
asymmetry
It
of
really
that
is bad,
71
isn't
is it's upsetting. I don't like it.
Is that worth a
want-
fortify out?
It might be. It might be.
Like, why don't you
You know
just attack from like Ukraine to Ural one move?
Oh, yeah, I can trade a card up there for one, so if you want.
Hey, I tell you what, Mitch. You want an opening? Are you,
Potentially,
willing to-
potentially.
Promise me that
card?
you will not kill me if I start taking cards.
I promise you, I will. Well, I can't promise you for all time.
Mitch, I
But
wouldn't take
in
that
the
promise.
immediate
I
next
promise
few
you that
turns.
it won't be 6th yet.
How about this? I won't kill you
Chaotic
before you get to
disaster, at
trade
this
those
point,
cards that you're
you need a
taking.
0 card. If you take cards, you're gonna eventually risk getting eaten.
Why would
this
anyone
isn't
eat me
progressive.
now? There's 100 troops on the board.
This isn't progressive. It's not much of a difference between 5 cards and no cards from there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's no reason to do this.
I mean,
There's
what
no
was like
reason to
15
come
troops
up
worth
with
of difference? I mean, it could be the potential swayer, but I doubt it.
That's what I'm saying.
However, what that does is that guards a kill Olive, which
Ladies
means
and gentlemen,
Olive wasn't
50
taking that kill.
56 minutes into the game, and we
Oh
have
yeah,
we've seen Stacks move 2 territories off of their stable position. This is riveting action. Riveting
oh,
action.
actually.
Our lobby was too stacked. We know what to
Risk
do.
it.
Eggs are
But
not
there are a
needed.
lot. The problem is that this isn't the only lobby that's like this.
I know
There are
there's
some
lots
tough
of
lobbies.
that are really good.
I'm actually going to take a quick look to see if there is a more stacked.
There's
Um,
a
at first
kilted
glance.
Ham's lobby.
JJ Bruh speedster.
Yeah, 15.
Yeah, but
pretty
like
tough.
Yeah.
Kilted and JJ, who are these guys?
I mean,
Who the frick is that?
couple
Kilted-
experts with a Grandmaster. It's pretty good.
There's an expert. There's an expert in there for sure. Oh, damn it. It still didn't work. The numbers don't work.
Oh,
No.
you do it next turn. Do it next turn. Next turn.
So close.
Just make it. Just
I'm
fortify one over. Give up a 2. Who cares
upset.
about a 2?
I'm upset. Don't like it.
Then you can start adding to Iceland.
Okay, so Lena
So,
plays
Pete,
Spud.
I think on your next turn, what you can do is
Yes.
you can put 2 on Mongolia, 1 on Ukraine, rest on Japan, take a card, and you have multiple 69s.
That's what I was
Uh,
gonna do, man. You spoiled the surprise.
Arco and Harlow in a game together. That's interesting.
Yeah, the Arco group is pretty interesting.
Arco plays Nathaniel, Elijah Mock, Harlow the Hawk, Rez, Neobes,
Yeah.
Laura, Lasara. Trying to see. Ooh, Dino, Parlox, and Noob No More. I like that one.
I like 16 as well. Sir Tyler, Zero Key, King John.
Yeah, that is good.
Yeah, that is good.
I played 2 practice games with Becky. They were so much shorter. Why can't you get a group with Becky? They were
Because you're not playing with Grandmasters with voice chat. It creates the ability for very coordinated moves to create a sense of balance. The only thing that could have happened early game is if Pete, angry that I broke Europe,
Yeah.
tries to kill me. But he made a very
think that
good
was close.
DC move. Just saying
I
you
think
can
that
get
was
out,
close.
right? And
Very
I said
reasonable.
yes.
Very reasonable.
I'm known for being reasonable.
Hence the
Well, next,
369
Iceland or
stacks.
Western?
Carter,
Iceland or Western?
Carter
What
gave
comes
out
next?
1 community gift sub. Thank you so much, Carter. We're 5 away from getting new Twitch subs.
I need to get that emote. I really need to get that emote.
The Dabbery, folks.
All I can do is laugh.
Oh.
The power.
Got to be the most used
Unbridled.
emote.
Okay,
in
hell yeah. And
power.
Aries,
It must be.
I see what you did. I can't actually do that because it's a tournament game. Those things don't count. I'll do another action later for you.
So upon further investigation of all the groups, I humbly submit
We're the
this is the
best.
highest. This
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
highest skilled lobby.
This is 6 VMs. Like what we're meant to do. with it.
Overall, overall, this is a ridiculous round 1.
God damn it.
It is.
And none of us no showed either. We were all here 5 minutes early.
Who shows in a tournament?
No.
You should maybe ask some of your
Don't do
viewers that.
stuff.
You gotta respect.
Mitch, you
gotta
need a
respect
spider.
your
Don't
opponents.
lose extra troops.
Thank you for the reminder, Olive. I
oh,
appreciate that. I was really planning on doing 4-on-1s and I just forgot. I guess I didn't have one to do there.
Carter just gave out 5 community gift subs. What the hell? Why is-
Wow.
what the
What
hell?
a nice
5
guy.
subs?
Damn, Chad.
Guys, stop it. I can't read chats. Holy cow. Thank you so much, Carter. I guess like Carter's like, I don't know what my chat's doing right now. They're probably talking about what 69 means. I think it's
Probably.
just a calculus function.
That or integrals.
Let's
Either
think, how many
of
gifted
those.
subs does Chad have on yours? Because that's a number, isn't it? Chad has quite a number in yours.
Okay,
I'm
so we
sorry?
just hit our Twitch
How
sub
many
goal,
gift subs
everybody.
does,
Oh wait,
does,
oh shit.
Chad have?
Okay, I have to
missed
do
it again.
something.
I missed what you said.
How many gift subs does Chad have in your Twitch?
How
So
would I check
officially,
that?
I have 35 subs because some subs
it's
relapse
fine.
over time. But I hit my goal of 40, so I'm gonna be able to buy some new emotes. So I'm thinking what I could do for my channel Yeah, sorry. I think what I do it for my channel is I'm gonna create a new emote of me holding my special pillow, while also making my special lamp nice and red to share the love with everyone, like this. I'm gonna make this like an animated GIF. This is gonna be the Twitch sub goal for us hitting 40. Everybody.
What is happening?
How would I check that? The question you asked me. Where's the analytic that you're looking
I don't know. It usually pops
okay.
up like maybe along the top of Twitch chat. I don't know how you
Yeah,
check
but
it.
Carter,
I
thank you so much for having us get to
You can,
that
as soon as
goal.
someone gifts, you can see how many someone has gifted.
Other
It
Risk
sets up
Legend.
with it,
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm not looking at my Twitch chat right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, that's fine. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Don't blame me for
Yeah,
that.
I can't look at
Maybe
my
if
chat either.
maybe if the
I only
game
know
drags out a
people
ton
are
and
giving
we
me a
have
reward
nothing
or
to
something,
talk
which is
about,
always
yeah.
appreciated.
If it gets super boring, then sure. I mean, like, it's not like they're gonna tell me something I don't know about the strategy of this game. But they might think I don't know it.
Backseat harder.
Yes, exactly. Someone commented on my YouTube today, and it was like trying to explain why the Australia position might not be shit. And I'm just like, how do I respond to this? Like, how do I respond to this like in a way that I
That'll be
haven't
nice,
addressed
but you don't wanna hurt.
literally 1,000 times over already? You know, like I've had this conversation before. I think.
Well,
I love
Pete,
Australia.
when
Don't get me
people
wrong.
search Risk in
Yes.
YouTube,
You
you're the
will be
first
popping
result,
up.
right? You dominate search, so you get the first people all the time.
And
So
I
you're
try
gonna be
not to
getting
be
these
too
people who
schmucky
haven't
about
seen
it.
you before.
Yeah, I really try not to be too schmucky about it.
Yeah, why don't you just like I think top YouTubers like they have a channel manager. Like why not have like a Drew have like why don't you like create like a common Q&A and just do a copy paste whenever a common question is
A
asked.
fact, yeah, we actually did have that, and that should be. I should link that. I should create it and link. That's a good, actually a really good idea. Thank you. So
Yeah,
actually
and then just
do the
add it in
fact.
the description, which is already professional, linking your socials.
Yeah.
And then that way you can just tell people check the description for common questions, and then have like a Google Doc that people can enter or something. Or better yet, tell them link them to your
In the description.
Discord, and then have like a prominent page on your Discord that has like common Q&A that people can read. So that way people are linked to you and more likely to watch and be loyal followers.
How do I attack fast?
You know, the
That
way
gets
I
asked
actually-
at least
I
every
had to
time.
work that out from your videos, Pete. I had to work that out by just hearing you spamming on your keyboard. Right, so you're just spamming. Which button is it?
It just hits harder. That's right. Hit it harder.
Hit it harder. I literally went into a solo game. I was like, right, he's clearly spam clicking a button. Which button is it?
Dragon Slayer, thank you for the follow. Nothing's gonna happen in this game until Mitch does something, but thank you so much for the follow.
Olive's putting a lot. Olive, you could have
Passive aggressive,
stolen
passive
Australia for so long now. That
Well,
would
what
have really
happened
been
if I-
exciting.
What do you need on that?
Through.
I mean, it's
If he
wide
does that, he
open
tanks
for
both of
you.
our games. There's no reason for him to do that.
I'm not going to do anything to Rue. Again, it has to be Pete or Mitch that has to do something.
I think that's unfair saying it has to be us. Seems to be
How's
putting
that
undue
any-
pressure.
how is that in any way
You're the
unfair?
one that has to dictate the state of play.
Who's holding a +5?
Well, sure, but anyone could have taken out Pink there for a while.
No, we couldn't have, because we'd have lost way too many troops for literally no reward.
Well, you could have taken
than
him
fifth
out, and
plus one,
Pete and
which
I could
isn't
have
enough.
agreed not to take you out the next couple turns
Fifth
or
plus
something
one.
like
If
that.
we were gonna take him out, we would have taken. That's not enough points for what we're saying.
Well,
Like,
if we
if it's
agree
four
not
plus
to
one,
kill
right
you.
now,
If it's 4
you would
plus
lose
1, I'll
100
consider it.
troops, you would gain 20 cards. You would be minus 80. You'd be on par with the rest of us. You can just kill
4
them
plus
right
1, I'll
now.
consider.
Be fine. But you're not doing that because you're being.
Well,
you're
I made
just
I made a
snowballing
deal
this
that
man.
I would.
If you agree a deal with Pete, where you both take yourselves down to the rest of our level by hitting something or someone, that could advance the game. There's nothing else that will right now. You
That's
two
interesting.
together
fair.
need to work together.
That's actually really
There
good.
are other things that would advance the game. I think saying there's nothing else that could advance the game is a little bit facetious.
White or blue could slam into red and kill them and get a +5 for
Sure.
a turn and then die.
Well, they're just dead. They don't get the +5. We don't get the +5. We die.
You hold it for a moment?
No, we don't. We die before that even happens.
Oh, like half a turn?
No.
I mean, Pink.
Mitch needs to work out something with Pete.
Let's say Chaotic Disaster, you roll all your troops into 2 players. Pete and I each get 1 of their bounties. We don't kill you, so you get 2 higher placement points. Instead of
But-
finishing
okay,
6th, you get to
but-
finish 4th.
All right, I'm down, but like you go right after me, but Pete is like right before me though.
Yeah,
is the
that just
thing.
doesn't work. The turn order doesn't
That
allow
doesn't-
that.
That is true. That
What
is
would
true.
need
It
to
would work
happen-
out great for
I'm
me.
sorry.
What
I
would
need
need to happen
purposes.
is, if it's going to be, because you're so against each other in turn order,
What are
it
you
would need
doing,
to be
Olive?
against. It needs to be against Red,
I
myself,
have
or
to
Olive.
make sure our path's open.
Yeah.
I'm not
Two?
necessarily opposed to you like feeding to getting to like doing 40 or 50 troops into somebody if it would set up a kill, but I don't see a way on this board to make that happen.
Yeah, I think you
There's a
need
kill
more
right
than
next
that.
to you, buddy.
So back in the days, what we used to do is we waited for somebody to lose connection, and we were hoping it wasn't us.
Mitch,
There it
My
is.
internet- My internet's solid.
The real
Back in the
Back in the
strategy.
old days of Risk.
Mitch,
Yeah.
before you take your turn,
Sure.
if you throw 60 troops into pink, Pete can then kill pink, and you guys are both on 210. You're still uneven with opposite troops, and this advances the game.
Yeah,
You throw
Pete gets a
60
bounty
troops
and I
in,
don't get a bounty in that scenario. He could do the
You
same
advance
right
the game,
before.
man.
He
You
could
say
do the
you
same
would
right
be
before my
first.
turn.
No, he couldn't.
No,
because
he
then
sounds
Pink goes
like
in
Mitch
between.
wasn't
Pete
born
goes in between. You're
yesterday.
the one that does this. You have
Mitch,
to
Pink
throw.
goes in between. That doesn't
Pete,
work.
Pete, let me just say, if you do that, I will swam everything I have into you.
That's what
I
I'm
will
saying.
find a way to
Pete-
do
Pete
it. I
can't
will
do it.
break
Pete
Iceland.
can't
I
do
will
that.
break
Mitch, Aaron,
Ukraine.
you
I will
have
do
to give
something.
Pete the bounty.
Well, it doesn't
He
have to be
doesn't want to do
Pink.
it
We
now.
could do
I
that to
didn't
pretty much
threaten
anybody.
to kill you. Olive threatened to use Mitch and I to kill you.
Very
Yes,
true.
I know.
was-
I'm just
I
telling
was.
you.
You don't need to threaten me, sir. I wasn't the
Okay.
one talking about your demise.
You're always thinking about everyone's demise, though.
No,
That is
that's
true.
not it.
That is
right
no,
now.
that is
That's
true.
not what
That
I'm,
is
I am
true.
You can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm telegraphing my play very clearly. I'm going to build 69 stacks all over this board, and we're all going to hang out and have a fun voice chat competition. I want you to get as many points as you can get. I got nothing against you, sir. I believe
a
Risk
nice
Grandmaster
guy.
all of XC might, because he was suggesting that we kill you.
Whenever
But
Mitch
hey.
wants to do this,
The only way the game advances at this point, I believe, is Mitch and Pete take themselves down. And
Yeah,
the way
Mitch
they
ha-
do that is by the
Mitch
kill
has to
right
throw
now,
60 troops into pink
Yeah.
and allow Pete to get the kill.
and you can block it off in between as well, because I'd have to hit through another 6 Pete. that
You
isn't
guys are going to
working
have
for
to
me take that
convince
kill.
me how giving the second strongest player the best position in the game and a bounty
It wouldn't be the best position in the game. You are
makes
still going to be stronger.
zero
You spend
sense to
60.
me.
You spend 60. Pete's going to have to spend more than you. You are still going to be stronger than him.
But I made a great deal with Pink that I wasn't going to kill him until he got to turn in his cards.
I think he's turned in a couple of
You're
cards by
going to
now,
have to
buddy.
hit more troops later. Like
I think he's hit. I think he's turned in a couple of cards.
Turn with extra troops. You have to give Pete the bounty.
I do not
Because
have to
otherwise
give
Pete attacks,
Pete the bounty,
They
actually.
will retaliate and pull their full stack into it.
I mean, I'll have nothing to lose if anyone fails a kill. On
Well,
me.
let me walk you through this scenario. Olive could hit Pink with 60 troops and allow
No, he
Pete
couldn't.
to get the
How's
clean
Olive
up
gonna
the
get there?
kill.
Tell me how I get to
How's
pink.
Olive get there?
Well, I can make him path. I mean, I have no problem making a path.
Well,
But
Okay, but then as soon as Olive does that, where do the rest
I'm
of Pink's
second
troops go?
player on the board. I can't afford
no,
going
no,
to-
Pete would take out Pink right after Olive. They're back to back in turn order. I don't know why that's any
Okay, they're
different.
back to back in turn order, but look at the troop
You're
disparity.
heading troops, man. I'm
Sure.
not going to do something that lets me get fifth.
Pete has 72 more troops than Olive. Why would that happen? The idea is that you come down to our level. That's the only way this works.
now.
Yeah, I come down to your level and I don't get a bounty out of it, so I'm literally just
But you
sacrificing
hold
my
a plus
position in
5,
the
we hold a
game.
plus 2.
Yeah, but I'm sacrificing my 30 turns of playing in the +5.
But you're going to carry on at the plus 5.
Potentially.
What do you mean potentially? I'm not. How's anyone going to stop you from having?
It's a really bad move if I do that. Really bad. It would be a big mistake.
You're evening up the
I
game so we can continue the conversation, man.
I love talking to you
He's
guys and
being
continuing the
quiet because he knows
conversation.
it's in his benefits.
Celtic, are you ever going to accept this ally request?
Did I get an ally request? Oh,
I gave you one like turn 1. Thank you.
When I'm in VC, I don't see them that much.
just wanna
I
give
don't
you
because
hearts. I
I'm
just wanna give
talking
you
to
hearts.
you guys and I make
I just want to
mistakes.
give you hearts.
So Olive, you have up that you can
What
go
are they
to.
doing there? Zero? What's your plan, buddy?
I just want to have a bonus of 2. Can you just give it to me?
Zero, what's
He's
the
got
plan
the
with
India card.
Yeah.
Let him
This can go up.
trade. Let him trade the India card.
I do think Red is looking at you funny.
Oh, do you think?
He said bad things about your mom too.
Never.
Yeah.
You found the Reddit post that I did. Shit.
I'll move out of China then.
You can trade in China, I guess. Sure.
Oh, okay. Yay, 1 more territory for me. Yay.
It literally does almost nothing,
Oh,
but sure.
that's 4. We're up to 4.
All right.
So Pete,
The
And
power.
dudes.
what are you gonna do when everything becomes a 69?
I mean, you'll wait and see.
Make
folks.
everything a 690. Make everything a
You'll have
690. That's what you're
you'll
gonna do.
have to wait and see.
Yeah, I'll put a timer on it. I don't mind that.
Hmm.
Pink, would you like to experience the rest of the board that isn't?
I mean, I'm quite comfortable up here in the far
Really?
east of Russia.
That's sad.
I don't see much reason not to come down to Mongolia, though. I suppose, but it's effectively the same thing.
Where is Spud, anyways?
I
Oh,
didn't see him
Carter
stream.
cheered 100 bits. I missed that. I'm sorry, guys. I also got to hydrate. Okay. 3 times 23, which manipulates a string with 3 times 2. It kind of a string with a mathematical gem number when you think about it.
He's having fun.
Thank you, Carter. That is pretty funny. Oh, man.
This extra troop return for red is really killing my vibe. Guess I move back. Or, that's over here actually.
Yeah, I think you can just move back into China. It's
I was
probably
gonna
better
move to
than not.
India.
You want to be in India
I
instead?
want to be in India. I think China's choking up the board too much. I saw a practice game with a Blizzard in China. That was something.
Well, I'll need a card. Thank you.
That's. I mean, who said that?
Xer, the red.
Wait, you gotta move out next.
Yes.
I can't give up the.
Sorry
I need
about
to stay in Afghanistan. But we'll move to get you a
Yeah,
card.
I'll move
Europe,
next turn.
don't worry. Real, can you move back into
Yeah,
China?
I
Now
just
that
didn't
you have a
realise.
card?
Yeah, I got you. And in fact, you could have hit Middle East that turn. So. Zarek gets card into Siberia.
I'm wary of that stack.
Naturally.
Which stack?
Where are you?
But that stack isn't aimed at your South America. So you need his. If you have more than, if
Just
you have
make
enough
sense for me to be in
defenders,
China
for
because I
16.
like attacking in India.
Yeah. I'll move back. I'm just saying, if you have like enough defenders where 16 troops attacking can't take you out of South America, you're likely to be pretty safe down there from a kill. Because
What are you asking me to do?
I'm not asking anything. I'm just speculating. If red
So-
is taking the 6 troops per turn, a trade would be and a 10 trade, right?
So
The
Olive, like,
attacker's advantage, like
Yeah,
Olive,
but
Olive,
again, like,
I'm gonna
they're
make
just
a
getting
move
fifth.
on you because you could have moved. I asked you to move. You
Sure, I don't
didn't
care.
want
Take
to.
the card. I'll
I
just take it back. I don't care about that at all. Yeah. So yeah, Rui, just move back into China. That'll be
Yeah, I'll
fine.
move back. It's fine. Yeah, I quite honestly side block.
just wanted to let you know that you could have went. You chose to stay in Afghanistan. So
The troop count is too large for me to care about that. It's fine, man.
This guy doesn't
Thank
even
you.
need his bonus.
No, you're fine.
We're approaching a danger point in the game where Pete's going to have 69s all over the. He's going to swarm us.
You know what? I liked it in Siberia. It was nice.
It was nice over there, wasn't it? You got another set on 3, you can just hide again. This time it's slightly different though, because purple's got their main stack stuck outside if you just stay there.
I'm not staying here. I'm just here because it's funny.
Yeah, fair enough.
I learned this strategy from Sin the Dark. Known,
Strategy.
known for
It's just tough
known
because
for
I'm,
maintaining.
69?
I mean, I'm higher in
69th
troops.
position
If I
on
hit
the leaderboard.
140 troops, theoretically
also,
I'm at
Risk World
190.
Champion.
So I
Sin the Dark.
immediately become the weakest player. So I'm like 5th in a bounty is what I'm on track for at that point. I just don't know why I cash in my game for that. I just don't get it. My opinion, it's not on the strongest player to take the risk.
Ugh.
Someone didn't use a slider.
I lost 2. That could happen with the slider. I mean, I didn't
No,
use the slider
No,
because
if,
screw the
if
slider.
you move all the way down to 3, you can't lose 2.
I'm not slidering 3 on when I have 140 something.
Buddy, I was
stack.
doing it when I had 200s.
I've been
Okay,
sliding every single turn.
Yeah,
I'm on mobile. I'm not going to do it.
that's fair. It is easier with a mouse. Seeing you lose those 2 troops, it just hurt. I feel that pain. It's a pain I've felt
Like-
many times before.
I am a Prodcaps player by nature, and oh my god, I just at some point you just got to give up because
Oh,
you
sure.
can't slider like a 3,000 stack or whatever.
Well, you'd be surprised. I have attempted.
I mean, I think these guys are right. You throw 6 GMs in a VC game on a classic map. I just don't see any other way that it doesn't turn into deal making. I am surprised 2 of the 5th and 6th place players have not made a deal to partner up to improve their placement. They've shown kind of no interest in that, which is interesting. And none of those players have really approached Pete and I
Mitch and
besides
Pete
telling
just
Pete and
still
I to
extend
just
this
move the
advantage, nearly 100 troops ahead of us.
game along.
Is there anything that happens to slow that?
Mitch, no, there's nothing that happens. Mitch decides what he wants to do. He wants to card trade until everyone else kills them, and then he swoops in and wins.
To be clear, Mitch was very clear about what he wants to do.
Yeah, he didn't
You just
play like he
refused
wasn't
to
doing that.
appreciate it.
He was.
I think Mitch's attitude was, yeah, I'm gonna win like that, and I was like, Mitch is gonna win like that. But like
Yeah.
the framing
We're
matters.
saying the same thing, just in a different tone.
in a different tone.
Zara, what do you feel about moving that big East Africa stack outwards eventually? Because
Huh?
the other way this game equalizes is we decide this guy isn't pushing the tempo enough, and we don't like it, and we
That's what I'm
we bind
wondering
up as a 3. We bind up as a 3 to say, these guys with the +5s are getting too strong for no reason, other than
Yeah,
they're
Pete.
able to
Sorry,
whip us.
0 up. How about on your turn?
So if you take Middle East this, then he can move.
You know what? I'm gonna open you up, 0 up. You've been acting in a way. Let's
If
keep
you
up
move
some
in India, you can get out of the way as
here.
well.
Does,
I was
does
gonna say, you
anyone
might-
does anyone know how the Sin the Dark 69 stack strategy ends?
I do not.
With 169s? 269?
No, I should I spoil the surprise? Should I ask Should I ask people to go to the annals of Kill Pete Risk video history? This strategy does have an endpoint.
That is scary.
I am unaware of this endpoint.
It's
I am as
hitting
well. I've
blue.
never
Is what it
I'm
is.
wondering if I should spoil the
Yeah.
surprise or not.
Is it just 69 stacks all over the board?
No, I mean it's just.
It's got to hit something at some point.
I'm not trying. Listen. I'm not trying to gobble up more than my fair share of this board.
I
The
think you've
game
already
of
got more-
Risk is
You've
about
already got more
hitting
than a fair
something
share
at
of this
some
board.
point. Like,
You got more than enough of a fair share of this board already.
Oh wow, that is some stolid anti-Pete rhetoric.
Yeah. You're holding a +8. So you're getting 8 troops a turn. Well, I'm getting.
Well, you deserve one of these then, sir. That's right.
Zero up. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
And Rue, do you hear me as well?
Yeah, I got you.
Do you guys want to advance the game? I have an idea to do that.
I think your next turn you need to move into India, is what I'm thinking. And then we can all do something.
Yeah, Zero, if you can attack Middle East and go back, I just need to think a bit more.
Right, stay in Middle East. Stay in Middle East.
No, move back to East Africa.
Why?
I don't know, I'm just thinking.
Yes,
I don't
sir.
Okay. So I'm thinking, Olive, if you move into India and if Zeruk comes out, then all three of us are facing that. Then I'll be going
And
first so I can open that
suicide
stack again.
into each other.
Yeah, that's how it's going.
I think that you all suiciding into each other is a great strategy.
That's
like that
convenient.
strategy
That's
very
very
much.
convenient. It's
I
not 69
mean,
anymore. What's this? What's this about? It's not 69. What is this mask for me? That's better.
Ha! Yeah, exactly. That's pretty funny. I like it. I had to move out of the way to make sure Pete got like that next stack ready.
So bear in mind that
Alright,
Mitch
you
was
guys want to
the
hear my
one
plan
person who
to
has to go
advance the game?
first.
Brew and Zerup.
I'm all ears.
Listening to you.
Each one of us hits hits a Pete 69 stack, and we
I'm
make
not
sure to knock
feeling
him
that.
out of Europe. And that way he can't retaliate because he'll be trapped between purple and pink, and then purple gets the kill on him.
Can I say why I'm not feeling that version of it?
Why?
Because purple is the person who could have advanced the game instead of Pete.
Yeah, but purple's not going to do that.
Right. So
And
why
Pete, while making a meme out of this,
why are
he
we
is allowing
attacking
himself to
Pete?
get hit without being able to retaliate by having
Why
one
are we
single
attacking
strong
Pete for
stack.
purple not advancing the game?
Because Olive really,
Purple, you want to hit 169
loves
stack? You
making
hit
me
169
die.
stack, you help
I
advance
was
this.
just gonna say if we hit 60 each
Everybody
into
hits
the 181.
169 stack of Pete. Purple, we hit
Yeah, I think-
169 stack of Pete, we get this game going.
I think we could kill
169
we
stack,
could
we get
kill
this
Olive
game
in a
going,
turn
man.
order. We could all just pump troops into him.
You
we could do that.
I mean, a little agreement goes a long way, folks.
Like, you want to do that, Pete? Zero? Like,
Well, are we doing it this turn?
Well, evidently
you
not.
can't do it now.
Evidently not this turn. I would rather Pete for the discretions of a different player.
Wait, is
Yeah,
Mitch
Rue,
also
can you
like
check the
hitting?
one in Siberia? Like Mitch, attacking 151 stack or a 69 stack wouldn't do anything. No, attack Siberia. You need to open up purple stack to hit a Pete stack, or that. Because otherwise, I guess you can still hit that.
And we'll give Europe to Mitch, right? To Chaotic, sorry.
I like this. I like
I'm-
this.
I'm not understanding why we're going to Pete.
That's the
What am I
strategy.
failing to grasp?
I mean, Olive has way less troops, so I think we should just kill him.
I think that's also a reasonable strategy.
Yeah.
I don't understand what I'm failing to grasp about why we're going for Pete. Purple is the
Yeah.
person who could have advanced the game.
So if
and
you've
we're
ever,
deciding
Rue,
to
if you've ever seen tournament games I play with Olive, what tends to happen is he loses patience and
Mhm.
then he tries to collude to get me killed.
Well, yeah.
And when he can't, he just suicides into me. So let's see how
Okay.
long that takes.
Well, let him suicide into you.
Yeah, no, that sounds better, right? That sounds much
I
better.
wouldn't suicide into Pete. I would suicide into someone else.
I'm still advertising because Purple is one person who has the most they
Like,
can
if
do.
Purple
to
gets the
advance
ball
the
rolling.
game.
He hits 169 stack.
Still not
Yeah,
fully
well-
the target though.
I'm feeling that Purple or Pete has to do a first move against maybe the biggest one, and
Well,
then we all.
It was
Tag
Purple who
along.
had to. It was Purple who had to do the first
I like
attack
that
against
idea.
Pink.
So like,
If Purple
Pete
had
can't
to
do
do
the
first
first thing
attack
against
against Pink, he just
Purple,
didn't.
right? Because if Pete
I mean-
attacks Purple retaliates into him, right? Because only Pink goes in
Well-
between. But if Purple
Oh, I
attacks
wasn't thinking about hitting
going.
purple.
Yeah, I think
was-
I think Pete has to start it, and I'll follow.
I do have to start it.
Maybe.
All right. How do you feel about that, Chaotic?
I am. Are we
I think
talking
Purple-
about
I think
going
Chaotic loves
into?
it.
Chaotic, you
Who
would
are we
be
talking about
second.
going into?
You would be second in
Just-
line.
I would be second in line. I am willing to hit something. I will.
Chaotic loves it because it gives him the chance of not being last.
Yeah, of not being last.
And I was dealt.
Hmm.
Oh, those dice.
Yeah.
Minus 125.
Guys, if you guys allow me to, I'm just gonna self-destruct into Pete if you give me a chance to do that.
Anyone break this deal, I come after you.
I don't know how I can keep this deal right now.
You're
Pink
okay.
can't. Pink can't.
All right.
Pink is stuck.
I apologize. I just
I
don't
have
have a way
stuck
to hit.
Pink, and I'm sorry for that.
Yeah. I can't do a thing.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
relies on.
Alright,
This relies on
I-
Purple.
something.
It relies on
I
Purple.
would have though, had I had a.
I don't know
What-
that. You were
had I
stuck
not
by
had
me.
to
There's
hit
nothing.
a
There's nothing you can
69
do when I'm
stack.
in China there. It only relies on Purple maintaining.
You just get
Can you open
Alright.
Zero? Open Zero. Open Zero. Hit mid least.
get Zero the kill.
Hit
Just
Middle
get Rue
East.
the kill.
Hit mid least.
Oh shoot!
can't-
Sorry,
I'll take the kill. I'll take the kill.
sorry, my
I
fault.
happily
I was
Alright,
missing
so I
what you were
understand
telling
that.
me to hit.
Sorry,
There's
I'll-
nothing I really could have done there. I was just getting anxious.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sorry, bud.
So you're gonna
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the kill, because
Yeah, like
I
no,
I get the
Rue's just gonna get the kill
I
on
get the
me.
kill. There's nothing you can do to stop that.
Although, Rue, you do risk losing your position a little bit. for
I'm
the
taking
bounty.
4 and 2. I'm taking 4 and 2.
You take 4 and 2?
Uh-huh.
So basically, okay, that's fine. Yeah. So sorry, guys. I tried my best there.
You
GG,
did.
sir. You did. You did try your best. Good game, buddy.
Yeah, I just couldn't really do much. When because like I had to be like kind of Mitch starting it, but with Pete starting it, you can get like more momentum going after me. So it's just like not good position.
Hey, please,
Oh,
Rue,
yeah,
I'm your
that's
friend.
right.
Please kill
Yeah,
me.
okay. Doesn't
Please
matter.
kill all first. I'm dumb. Yeah. Okay. That's GG. That's well played.
GG, guys.
GG.
Yep.
So now we're down to a 4-player game.
What
I'm
up,
at
Pete?
332. Red's at 300.
I mean, I had to.
White's at 90. So Pete gets the kill on
Because
White.
you started it, I will do something else for you.
Thank you, sir.
Oh wow.
To the guy that
Okay.
left you the bounty specifically to give it to you, that is an interesting decision.
Yep. You
Specifically, I
eliminated
blocked
him
Red
because
from
you
that
didn't-
bounty to give it to you.
Red still.
So
I'm either way.
Pete,
I was trying to get you to do something the whole game, and you just deliberately chose not.
Sure.
I'm giving you the win, Zero.
thank you.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
thank you very much.
So,
Yeah,
did anyone
Fine
keep
if
track
you
of the
had to do
scores?
something. Honestly, I'm kind of fine with this result. Mitch kind of like made it lower. I'm glad he's getting less points.
Thank you, Olive. I appreciate it.
Pete, surely my actions.
I like that it's coming down to a 2-on-1 down here.
No, I have to give
There you go, get away.
Mitch a higher placement, Rue. Sorry, dude.
Fair enough.
GG, guys.
GG.
GG.
I was expecting 4 and 2 there.
Yeah, you said that. You were okay with
Yeah.
4 and 2. So
Oh, I was okay with
and
4 and 2.
Mitch,
But
Mitch was
if
in a
3rd and 2
dominating
came,
position all game, so I'm going to give him the higher placement.
if 3rd and 2 came, I wasn't going to complain. You know what I mean?
All right. Well,
GG,
that was a
guys.
slice, fellas.
Thanks, everybody.
Took a
yeah,
while, but we
thank
There
got
you
there.
go. So you get 3rd place.
Yeah.
No bounties, obviously.
So unfortunately, I got
It's just the
to
weird way these
stick
games
there.
work, right?
I guess
So
I should have.
I thought by being
I
nice to
should have tried to
White
get like a line going
and letting
on
him have
Rue
the
if I really
bounty, he
wanted
would
to do
feed
that. I
me
don't know.
Pete
But I thought
instead
it
of
Yeah,
me
I
to
mean,
Pete,
makes
which
sense.
turn
I
on
kind
his
of
surprised me.
thought it
taste,
was
So
I'm the
probably a
person you have to pay
diplomatic
for it.
thing on my end.
didn't work out.
But I feel like
I
I
maybe
have a
should have
good relationship
communicated
with
that
Rue.
better, but I
I
thought
was
it was
just
a
getting a
little
little
risky.
bit annoyed with the stalemate. Mitch really should have done this, and it cost him points this game, which is a shame.
I mean, you
The
should have made
people that
friends
win are the
first
ones
line
that
to
take
deal with.
action.
Goes the interesting split.
It doesn't matter. Pete,
Oh, it does.
balance of the game is broken.
I'm just questioning why there's a split there.
So we'll take 3rd,
That's
which
okay.
is 8 points, which is fine. At least we got done in an hour and a half, which is great.
Well played, good game. Good luck to those
Yeah, good game
advanced
for all the
guys.
players. It was
GG.
a little
Everyone
boring,
has
but
this.
still enjoyable.
I didn't find it boring. I found it riveting. All of those
It's kinda
69
boring.
stacks.
It's not a
You
great
didn't. You didn't have fun. I had fun.
The
I
Cinder
didn't really
Darts
have
actually
much
came
fun with
through.
this. Because even if I won, it just would have been timing of whenever someone decided to start a chain of kills.
I enjoyed hanging out with a lot of good
So
players.
Zerb
All right,
gets
GG,
the win
fellas.
with
I'm
the
gonna leave
bounty.
the VC now. Be well.
Yep.
That's
Good
fine.
game,
Yeah,
everybody.
that's
See you
good.
guys. It's just not my favorite type of risk, but I know that people love it, so I play it and I support it. I just don't love the VC piece of it and the organizing deals and stuff. Like, I probably should have organized that deal better with the position I was in, but it's probably not my strong suit, just not my favorite to do. But we'll take 3rd place, we'll take the 8 points, and we'll go on to the next round of Legends. Hope you guys enjoyed this. That was an awesome lobby. I mean, those are all Grandmaster superstar players, including Pete, who I'm sure you guys all follow the Kill Pete strategy. All of XC streams on Twitch, and he also posts his videos on YouTube, so make sure you give him a follow. Both awesome, both content creators in our community, and we appreciate them. Sorry, I'll read through the chat because I have not gotten through it. Or I'll try to get through. Hey, thanks for the Let's Go Mitch. I appreciate that. Rumpelstiltskin Jr. Take help. Yeah, I mean, there was an early play to ruin all his game. There was also the early play. I just felt like I had the long-term play, and I really thought I was making... See, again, I didn't communicate it through the VC, but if I was playing without a VC, the move that I made for White was to hand him that bounty, because I blocked red from the bounty pretty clearly. Which in my world of Risk is communicating to White, hey, I just did you a solid, do me a solid on the other side. But instead, he takes the solid and decides to run all of his troops into me. So, because he felt like I wasn't advancing the game or whatever. So that was the big miss, I think, that happened there. Where I felt like you get more from doing the solid for someone specifically, but it wasn't interpreted as that on the other side, apparently. Thanks for the follow, Richard Royer. Yeah, I definitely wasn't slidering the whole time. Yeah, Olive just, I mean, that's his style VC. There's a lot of people that talk a lot in VC and try to control the game. That's Olive's style. Not my style, but a lot of people do that. So that's his way of playing those VC deal tournaments, which is fine. Hey, thanks for the follow, the Queen Abigail. Yeah, I have to give Pink. So the Olive play he wanted me to make was to kill Pink, or to hit Pink enough to give Pete a free bounty, and put him in a better position to kill me right after. So it didn't make sense to me. But hey, thanks for the cheer, Chad. Appreciate you for the bitch cheer there. Yeah, Olive is great. He does. He puts out a ton of content on playing Risk, so definitely appreciate what he does for our community. He's awesome. Stark thinks I got screwed. Thank you, Stark. I really appreciate that. Honestly, it's probably my fault just because, again, that's not my skill set in those scenarios. to talk through it, which in my mind, if I say out loud, White, I'm giving you this bounty so that you'll go hit Pete, it adds a whole lot more risk into it. Because I function from more of the, you do stuff, you show your actions, you know, to people versus you talk a bunch and convince them through talk. So my attempt to give White the bounty, as you guys saw there, I left red blocked to give White the bounty, knowing that he would be in that turn order position to go hit Pete right after. But he decides not to do that. So yeah, and I mean maybe it was the Pete effect. Everybody loves Pete, which I do too. I'm right there with you. So the Pete effect of giving Pete the better position, that's your opportunity, and that's, in my opinion, kind of why I don't like playing those games, because a lot of people get to decide who's getting what points and stuff based off of their own reasons. Which a lot of people love that. So again, that's great, and I'm glad we have that opportunity for the people that love it. It's just not my favorite thing. But you know, third place, Legends is not my best. I kind of end up lucky in a lot of these Legends games because of my style of not talking a ton. My opinion is if you're a content creator streamer, the more you talk, the more people already have their mindset against you when you start the game, that you're in charge and everything. So if you lay low, you can kind of take advantage of opportunities, and that's worked for me so far in the Legends tournaments I've played, making some decently deep runs in them. So we'll see if we can put it together in round 2. That was a really tough lobby, but all these lobbies are tough. So I'll be looking forward to seeing what some of the scores are. We're group 2, so we're real early in. Hopefully this video, I'll post it on YouTube tomorrow, and hopefully this will get you guys some help. But I'm guessing all these games end very similar in terms of maybe one person gets taken out in the early game with the 5 bonuses being held on this map, and then a long-term game after that is what I expect to see in all of these, and then it turns into deal making with your position on the board. So that definitely happens. Hey, we get the raid from Olive. Welcome everybody that was watching Olive. We're getting ready to raid out of here. I'm at MitchOnRisk. I stream here on Twitch. What's up, Olive? Thanks for the game, Olive. Appreciate you. What's up, Spanish Baldwin? Yeah, appreciate the raid. Have a good night, Olive. Thanks for the follow, the great Spanish Baldwin. So we got third. We got 8 points. We'll see how that stacks up. See if we can make the cut into the second round of Legends. I believe it's a 6-round tournament for this Legends tournament. So we'll see how that goes. I'll see you guys next time. We'll raid out of here. But for YouTube, I am done for now. I'm at MitchOnRisk, streaming live on Twitch, posting my games on YouTube to help you get better at the game of Risk. If you're interested in improving, come along the journey with me. Please subscribe and follow to support all the content we put together. Until next time, everybody, may your dice be nice. See you guys.